Okay,
Hey, Brandon!
we got 2 stars.
Back.
Welcome back.
Hashtag Vivi.
I've been started so many times.
It's hashtag Annie.
Hashtag everybody. Okay, happy Thursday, guys. We
Birthday if it's your birthday.
happy birthday if it's your birthday.
It's my sister's birthday.
Who what did you guys do last Thursday? Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have to admit, I did a Thursday thought without you guys.
Hey,
My mom wanted me to do it for Thanksgiving, so if you want to watch it, go back to last week. I recorded it, but we didn't do it in the van, so I don't feel too bad. It was over Zoom. So anyway, so Thursday thought. I want to talk today a little bit about chickens. Okay. So I have some friends who have chickens who know a lot more than I do. You know who you are. But if you're ever around a bunch of chickens, they have what's called a pecking order. Have you guys ever heard of that before?
Yes.
Okay. So pecking order with chickens is basically like who's the top chicken. Okay. So when they're young or when they're new to a group of other chickens, they fight a little bit. They try and make themselves look big, or they start pecking at each other. And the one that's the strongest gets to be higher up in that order. Okay. And the one that kind of backs down is the one who kind of goes down in that order. So in a group of chickens, you have the top of the pecking order. It's usually the rooster, and there's an exact order. Okay, and when you're higher in the pecking order, you get to eat first, and you get to sleep in the most comfy place, and you get all the nice best things when you're at the top of the pecking order. And when you're at the bottom of the pecking order, everybody that's like every chicken that's kind of one step ahead of you is always trying to kind of push you down. So that bottom chicken always gets bullied and beat up on, and in fact, there's only one person who looks out for that bottom chicken, and it's the rooster. If it weren't for the rooster, that bottom chicken would probably be killed by the other ones. Okay, so the other thing with chickens is that they go into their groups, and believe it or not, black chickens stay with black chickens, and white chickens stay with white chickens, and yellow and red and whatever. They form into these groups, and they stay with those groups of their own, their own kind, essentially. So you guys can probably see some parallels in life, but one of the things I wanted to tell you about was teenagers have a pecking order too. So when you guys go to school, is it true, like the smart kids will stay with the smart kids, and the kids who like sports will stay with the kids who like sports, or the kids who like theater will stay with the kids who like theater? And you guys do the same thing as chickens. Okay, and you'll also kind of find that when you're in a group of kids, you tend to kind of find some kind of pecking order, and sometimes that pecking order is based on who has the nicest clothes, or who's the popular kid, or who always says the right thing. Okay, so my Thursday thought today is for you guys to quit being like chickens. Okay, so when you are in a group of people, I want you to be looking for the kid who might be at the bottom of the pecking order, so to speak. Okay, the kid who maybe doesn't have a lot of friends, or who doesn't really say the right things. And what you'll find is that if you can be a friend to that person, that you'll be a much better person yourself. Okay, now if you find yourself where you're in a group of people and you feel like you're toward maybe closer to the bottom of that pecking order, there's a solution to that, and it's not to do it the way the chickens do it, which is kind of to bully their way to the top. Okay, the way to solve that problem is to be nice to people. Okay, because if you're a friend to other people around you, they start to develop a lot more respect for you, and it will get you a lot farther ahead than trying to make yourself look cooler than you think cooler than you are or better than you are. Being nice to people and being a friend to people, and that will do you a lot better. So my advice today, or my thought today, is to quit being so much like chickens and be a lot more nice to people. So there's your Thursday Thoughts with Brad.
Bye, Brad. Love ya.